What's up? Wait, hold up. Hello? Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, like, hey, where's the sound? What's up? Benjamin578 here, and welcome to Alan Wake 2. Alright, first of all, let me go ahead and get it out of the way. Number one, yes, we're gonna start Alan Wake 2. I know we've already started Castlevania, but number one, I kind of wanted to play this game a little bit more than whoa, what the fuck was that? Than Castlevania because it's brand new and yada yada yada. Number two, it's actually more of a spooky horror game and stuff like that. So, yada yada yada. And number three, I was having some little technical difficulties on my end trying to upload Castlevania 3. I don't. It's nothing to do with it's basically had to do with the editing software that I used to actually get it onto YouTube. Something's going on with it. Don't know what it is, but I'll have to figure it out on my own time. But we're gonna go ahead and start with this. And holy fuck, I can't wait. All right, so let's go ahead and customize our characters because I got the digital deluxe edition. What? Alright. Oh, that looks pretty sick actually. He looks like John Wick. Alright. And then we also got the digital deluxe thingy. Oh, that looks good too. So, alright. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, if you guys have not seen Alan Wake 1, why are you here? Go play Alan Wake 1. It's very good. Well, at least in my opinion. I mean, one of my friends tried playing it. He couldn't get into it, and then a bunch of my other friends could because they're cool. But anyways.
Back to the beginning.
Hello?
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Booty, 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 yeah. Booty. Wait, are we seriously playing as this guy? We're playing as the booty monster? No way. Can we? Oh, we can't see his face. You know what? I'm very glad he has his hand where he's supposed to be because, I mean, I would have to already censor this video. By the way, my boy, you need to shave. So anyway, so this is obviously not Alan Wake, but holy shit, yo, he's pregnant. But anyways, so if you guys remember in the first game, Alan is an author who basically writes his own story. It's like that episode in Supernatural when like Sam and Dean like find that one dude who like writes their lives. This is just like that. But like write their lives in storybook. Supernatural is a good show, by the way, if you haven't seen it. It's one of those series you can definitely binge watch. Hell yeah! You see my wing? Hey guys. Yo, the graphics are good actually. Like this looks like an actual like TV series, which that's what I remember the first Alan Wake game was like. It was actually like kind of like a TV series, but so maybe they're gonna do that again. I don't know. And also, you're supposed to be able to play as two characters in this game. Obviously, Alan, and stuff like that. He's the main character after all. And then also, you're supposed to be playing some FBI chick, who apparently Alan writes in his stories to save him. So, yeah. Oh, that kind of didn't get me, but whatever. So, okay, that kind of didn't get me, but you know. Yo, anything that stops getting me closer to this dude's booty hole, like, I'm just joking. I'm not really like, I don't go that way, man. Alright, I don't want to see more booty hole. But but them abs though, hell yeah. It's already creepy that we can't see this guy's face. Let's sprint. Yeah, it's not realistic. Usually his fat flaps would be like flapping about. So. Alright, man, it's not, you know, this plays like Resident Evil. Okay. Yeah, that over the shoulders kind of thing. So, and that's not a bad thing either. I mean, like, honestly, like, you know, Resident Evil did it really well. Silent Hill 2, I believe, is doing it pretty well. So, I guess we gotta wait and see what's up. Ooh, there's light. So basically in Alan Wake, light is good. Always want to go for the light. Good shit. Come on, naked man, run! Shake that booty. Alright, I wonder how close they are to me. Well, they're really slow, so that's good. Hello? Light? Oh my god, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Please don't. They're doing a lot better job covering up his wings than Outlast 2. I'm sorry, Outlast 1. This guy's definitely having a bad Friday night. Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. So that's some axe tech shit right there. Oh, and I see Wingy. Alright, well. There goes that, I guess. It'll be really interesting later in the game if we see this dude again. Like, him dying, like, on the table. With his wing. His shadow wing. So, funnily enough, this... Damn, okay. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the most cinematic intros I have ever played. So apparently this is supposed to be in the same world as Max Payne because it's made by the same people. And the people that make their video games all put them in the same universe, so. And funnily enough, I'm pretty sure, hey look, there's Sam Lake actually. Sam Lake is actually the guy who did the face of Max Payne 1. Max Payne 2 and 3, they changed the face. But it's kind of cool, you know. And that was like when they were a very small studio when they made Max Payne 1. So they just photo, you know, his face into the thing. So hopefully he does his Max Payne 1 smirk though.
So good. No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Yeah, there's Max Payne right there.
Logan,
well, at least the guy
try
from
cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
He has the he has the voice. That's cool.
be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Wow, Sam like was involved in a lot of this play stuff. I see his
Here
name a
we
couple
are.
times. And there you go.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Can't wait to get to Max Payne 2, man. Oh, that's our Christmas game. It's kind of subjective. I mean, I guess you could say, well, Max Payne's not a Christmas game, but some people think Die Hard is not a Christmas
A
movie,
deputy
and
was
I'm
supposed to be
sorry,
here to show us
it
to
is.
the crime scene.
Or it's a movie that takes place during
There's the
Christmas.
car. So where's
That's
the
good.
deputy?
Watch during Christmas.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return one invitation. Okay. This is really cinematic, by the way. Like, it is more cinematic than the let me take the controller out of your hands every 10 seconds
Worth
kind of thing.
Memorizing before we get swamped.
Alright, so originally this game was supposed to be open world, just like or Silent Hill. Alan Wake 1. Oh my god. This already gives me the reason why I said Resident Evil, because it plays like Resident Evil, but the fact that it gives you a map reminds me like a lot of the OG Silent Hill games. So anyways, so yeah, originally this was supposed to be an open world, but obviously due to difficulties, I guess it's sub-open world, so...
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie, though. This chick almost reminds me of a girl I went out with one time. Alright.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right,
Wait, does she have a Christmas sweater on?
Anderson.
Oh, she has a Christmas sweater on. Wait, I think that's a Christmas sweater. I can't really tell. Alright, so.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, The federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
That's pretty cool. So there's dialogue choices.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Can you
But
tell
don't
Thornton
worry.
to shut the hell up?
Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting.
Oh my god.
Show 'em around.
They got it, Thornton.
This guy already annoying me. So, not this guy. This guy's cool. But the dude on the radio. Alright, shut up, man. So, facial animation is pretty good, too.
Before
Like I
we
said,
get
this
to the
game was
crime
pretty
scene,
damn
there's
good.
time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Alright.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique.
She does have a Christmas
To
sweater
sift
on.
through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's kind of like Sherlock
The facts are
Holmes
on
with
the
his
board.
mind palace, except you actually walk around it. So, alright, so let's see what the case board has.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Alright, the case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Alright. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connection will help our search for the killer. Okay, so obviously this game takes place in the exact same area as Alan Wake 1. You are now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing circle. Okay. Alright, so I got that. Let's see. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonality. Ted Lane, dentist, wound. Okay. Wendy Davis, teacher, body slow. Okay. And Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising. What does this guy say? Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled cause of death. Tattooing in the body. Eligible. Oh, okay. Found according to late 2018. Some organs missing. Prediction. Okay. And then the victim was reported missing in 2010. Discovered in 2012. Buried in a shallow grave. Murder method. Slight differences in murders. Bloating only in commonalities in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposures to water. Post-mortem. Alright, so 2 of the victims had bruises in some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to the condition of the body. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Right. Alright, talk to someone. Then we got victim number 3 was covered in eligible tattoos. A message from the killer maybe, or their art. Apart from the going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common, and the killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Alright. Okay. What else do we have here? We got wine, of course. We gotta drink up during our investigation, so... Hey, it's the little kiddo. Hey, kiddo. Alright. Is that Sam Lake? I have no clue. Okay. Alright. What's it? Oh, wow.
Already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Alright. Is there a sprint button? Oh, yeah.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that.
Alright, Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Colton Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Alright.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
What? That makes no damn sense. Too much sky? Okay.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
There's a general
Deputy
store out in the
Thornton,
middle of nowhere.
I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved.
Jesus Christ, you
Got the
look,
body
you even
behind the
look
store.
annoying.
Come on, I'll show you.
I'm not gonna lie, he almost looks like that Mr. Pink from Reservoir Dog.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Hey, it's the naked dude. Alright, kids,
This is
cover
the
up your
scene of the
eyes.
crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't
Oh,
touch
sorry,
nothing.
didn't mean to
You know,
smack my mic in the
procedures
face.
and
My
stuff.
mic face.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
You know, I know, like, they're kind of jokey because there's probably, like, there's
Step
20...
1. Examine the
Yeah,
corpse.
give me a second. Their 20th, like, you know, body, but goddamn. I wouldn't want to be dead and have my body found and then the FBI be like, oh, you want to go check the guest of
Body is
honors?
positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. Hopefully it's not his wiener. You can place it in the case board inside Mind Palace. Okay. So it's up allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X. Placed on the board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Okay.
Coincidence?
Alright. Need to find if there's link to the killings. We're here to investigate. The key image is placed or prompt with a new question. Objects are viewable on the case board and your goals triangle. Alright. Investigate crime scene. You're now to free examine. Okay. Alright, this is definitely going to take me a little bit to get used to. It's a bit different from the Sherlock Holmes thing.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Do you think it's actually, like, easy to pull a heart out without having, like, you know, cut it open? Like, okay, you gotta cut the chest open, I get that, but once you get to the heart, do you just rip it right out? Or, is, like, do you think it's, like, a little tough? I don't know. So, just asking for a friend, you know. Alright, so newly discovered clues can be placed to the open question. Okay. Oh my god, this is a little bit weird. Hang on, let's just try to figure out. Okay, so how do I get to the clue? Do I just touch it? Hang on, what? Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Okay, well, it's not letting me put my clues there. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I got to press up. Okay. Alright, so boom. Boom. And boom.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved to open questions and unlock the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. So yeah, this is kind of like Sherlock Holmes. Yo, this is actually kind of like tight right now, man. Like it's like a little bit of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and like Sherlock Holmes. So what I am totally fine with. To learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. All right. So we need to find evidence and the victim. So
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
visiting the Mind
Need to find more
Palace
clues.
does not pause the games to be mindful of nearby tests. That's actually really good to know.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
All right.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Technically, there would only be like one killer, so. And then there was just multiple witnesses. Alright, so we would put this here. And then heavy blood splatter on the table. Yeah, I don't think it would be the victim to possibly the killer. No. Okay, let's keep that.
Was he
Thing.
killed here or brought here after? For display? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Alright,
Was
well,
it for a camera?
not because he's fat, but, I mean, wait. Oh, okay. This could be our witnesses. Maybe.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So I think I remember a Nightingale in Alan Wake 1, or maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like that sounds familiar. So, you know, obviously, I think just like the game came out, like, the original Alan Wake game came out 13 years ago, I believe. So, perhaps this is the guy. And I mean, I cannot remember who the fuck this dude is, but hey, apparently he died around time Alan was around here, so. No one heard this guy, so why surface now where he's been? Alright.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Oh man, I can't remember what happened.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He
Yeah.
had some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Alright. So he went off the deep end. FBI did that, so
Robert
All right.
Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
So mental state questionable at the time of disappearance. And what else do we have? We got the blood spider, okay.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
So hold up. So you're saying that the blood splatter doesn't match up? Oh, it does. Come on, man.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated.
I had to review the clues.
Oh wait, so there's more to it. Oh yeah, okay. So premeditated for spontaneous. Well, we do have a tripod or camera. And we got some beer.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Alright, so using her intuition. Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Okay. So missing person, ritual murder. Well, I mean, he was both, right?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert
Yo,
Nightingale
again,
came from
this
the
is
lake
cinematic as hell.
before
This is
his
cool.
murder.
This is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was actually really skeptical of this game before like all the reviews came out, but I'm not gonna lie. Like this is like even though it's a little bit slow. We haven't shot anything yet, which is not really American. But hey, man, this is kind of interesting.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
It's pretty fucking creepy.
This
I'm not gonna lie.
wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Alright. So, Greater Washington area. Okay. Nightingale came from Colden Lake, so boom. Alright, we still got one more to look for. Alright. And what is this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Mom, I'm totally buying you that for Christmas. Not the worst, Mom.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
What? Spilling the salt and saying, oh no, we got bad luck? Okay. Wow. Okay, that's so weird how we can now go around and, you know, fuck about the Mind Palace.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
You know, he's kind of doing the smirk. Just a little bit. Not the full-on Max Payne 1 smirk, but, yeah.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Oh, fuck that. I ain't reading that. That's too long. Alright. Damn, a box TV? Holy crap, I haven't seen one of those in ages. Man. Alright. I think we pretty much got everything. Imagine actually having, like, free alcohol inside your head. That's so weird. Hello? Oh, okay. Cool. Let's get out.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that, partner. Why the hell do you guys have a southerner accent man up there in Washington? Huh?
This one of your hunches,
This ain't
Anderson?
DC.
Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
Yo,
job
she's
is
like the modern day
Seems
Sherlock
pretty
Holmes. All right.
Complicated to me.
No, we can't get up there. I mean, we can,
What
but I
was
don't
this
need
guy
to be
doing
right now.
skinny dipping at this time of year?
I know.
Haven't figured
Put
that
your damn
part out
jacket
yet.
on, weird naked man. But then again, he had all that hair, so.
Questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
You know, that little, like,
I didn't
text that
know
goes on the bottom
trees
left
got
kind of reminds me of that Law and
big.
Order. Dun-dun.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go inside the big giant tree. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Oh, God, we got these marked out shits again. Wait, are we not going to pick it up and read it? No? Alright, yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to read anymore.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
That was
They
a
come out
big
from
toe.
under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Alright.
A page with text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Hey!
Lines stretched out and edits added with with a pen.
I know a guy that uses a
Like
typewriter.
manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Hey, that line sounds like something from an author.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Wow, that almost sounds like Alan
Someone's
Wake. Oh my
watching
god, I
us.
hope he's in this
Playing
game.
a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Alright, so it can be read inside of her mind palace, so let's go and do that. Alright. Alright, the page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Venom?
Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
There we go, there's the page I've been waiting to read. Alright. Let's see, so...
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Alright, so let's see here. So we got footprints emerging from under the rock, and trail has gone cold. So where did the victim came from? Okay. So we got footprints. His stinky, no, bitch. His stink ass footprints came from under the rocks. There we go. And then I guess the trail has gone cold. So this isn't as complex as Sherlock Holmes. Like once you actually get to understand
the lake.
the thing, it's not
But his
that hard.
tracks make no sense.
It's quite linear, but you know that's fine. So, reading the words, these words felt like a message. Someone playing a game with them. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. All right. Also, one more evidence too. Wait, is it gonna be this? Oh, okay.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The
Why?
text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
God, you guys make it sound like we're talking about politics
Don't
here,
let
man.
it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
All right, Wiener man.
Stuck in those big puddles. Crazy flooding
What are you
down
still
there,
doing
huh?
here? Go
Just
home.
like I said.
Oh, come on. I gotta go talk to this dude now.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Shortcut key. It's literally called shortcut key. Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the gameplay here. So not too much happened, but you know what? Again, this is kind of like this is cinematic. Like I'm actually like quite impressed. And normally I hate heavy cinematic game, but this is cinematic in a way where you're actually playing the damn game and not like God of War. We just played another game too, and I was like, my God, there's so much cinematic and stuff like that, like cutscenes, stuff like that, where it just takes the controller from your hands every 10 seconds. But regardless, whatever. Not gonna lie, even though like this game really nothing happened in this episode, is a bit of a slow start. I'm already sucked in. Like I'm actually already pulled in. So, yeah, man, I can't wait to see my boy Alan again. Oh yeah, we're gonna see if we can try to get him out of some dark asshole place where, you know, assholes live. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.